Get rich fast with csgofast.com.
ESL Pro League Season 6 Finals has started, and we have half of the matches of Group A already done on day 2. Now, we have FaZe here. Your 2 matches of the day are done for the day. You have to go back home and kind of reevaluate what has happened so far. So tell me about, first of all, obviously the last couple of months for you guys have been quite underwhelming. I'm pretty sure you won't mind me saying. So maybe, what do you think went wrong? Do you think the other teams are just catching up to you?
I think what went wrong in in Oakland, we played really good until the final. Then in the final we kind of got surprised from NIP, and that cost us the loss of the final, which was really important since it's Grand Slam. And about Blast, I think we played pretty good, but we had some unlucky matches against NIP, Astralis, and North. One round could get us to the final, then it could happen anything in there. So Blast, I'm happy how we played on Blast. I think we improved since then. So, but now we kind of had a slow start in the first day here. So, yeah.
I mean, your map pool has kind of come under scrutiny. Obviously, Kerrigan has always been he has a specific mindset about how you want to play your maps and which maps you want to play. He always tries to exploit other teams' weaknesses. But obviously, some of your losses and maybe the 2 ties that you mentioned in Blast were on some of the maps that you don't play as much, or some of your least played maps like Train. So is that something that you guys worked on since then?
Yeah, we worked on Train a lot since we knew that we needed map in the map pool to be really strong if you want to be the best team in the world. So we are still working on it. I think we are pretty good on it, but again, we only played against NIP basically, I think so, and North, which we always, when we lose Train, it's always close games. So I think it's just about time, when we start winning and getting confidence on it. So, but we are working on it, and now we are working on both maps, Nuke and Cobble more. So yeah, we will see on this event what's going to happen there.
Right. So going into this event, obviously the start has been very up to par with what you wanted. Fnatic on Inferno, you really had a lot of problems before you kind of came back into the overtime. So can you tell me about what was the slow start about, really?
Yeah. Our T side was not our T side like we usually play. I don't know what happened. We didn't play together. We couldn't work together. We couldn't execute together. Whatever we tried was just. It was completely mess. Whatever we tried to execute together, we couldn't do together. We just died one by one all the time. So that was the biggest issue against Fnatic, I would say, why we lost. And obviously they played pretty good. We expected them to play good since they had a good run online. So yeah, but we expected us to win on Inferno pretty easily, but we didn't.
So did you just need to warm up or something?
I guess so. It's more yeah, I don't know. I guess it's about warm-up, but it's also about communication and just getting into the tournament, getting the feeling, I would say.
Okay, so going into the second match, again, quite a lot of problems on this time on Mirage towards the start. In the end, you managed to close things out, but obviously there was a point where you could have lost this quite easily. So talk to me about Mirage and the problems that you faced and how you came back in the end.
Well, first of all, we lost both pistols, so that's 6 rounds. Then we lost one more ECO ST, so that's why they got so many rounds. But I would say as CT we had control. Since we won first round, I thought and I knew we were gonna win it because we know that we can play it really good, and we were just confident. We just got it rolling and we closed it out.
Are you confident heading into, now that you actually got at least 1 win and you got actually 1 point from the first game as well, since it was an overtime loss? So are you confident going into the rest of the group stage tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to win all 3 matches tomorrow quite easily, I would say. I think we're going to get much more confidence than we had today.
So lastly, obviously it's been a while since you guys won anything, since the two tournaments that you won in a row, really. So is the only goal here to win? Would you not be satisfied with anything else?
I think the only goal would be to win, since SK is not in the ECS, so we have to win this event to finish the season at the top, I would say. So it's really important for us to win.
So kind of affirm yourselves at the top, retake the #1 spot, really?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we have to win.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, I'm sure we're going to come back with more interviews as the day progresses, so stay tuned to HLTV.org.